Hello and welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video. I'm gonna try to use Riverside again. I cleared my disk space, so it should be fine now, hopefully. It was filled with a bunch of school stuff that I apparently did not know that was still saved to my computer. Because I usually delete that stuff like immediately because I was only in electives, so it didn't really matter if I kept it or not. Eventually this plastic will be ineffective. How would you feel if every day was exactly the same? I'm also going to try to use Riverside's editing capabilities and stuff to see if it's different than what I usually do. Because I'm curious, and why not? Try something new. I filmed for an hour and then hopefully it edits my videos in a way that makes them more watchable. Maybe even shorter. Who knows? Because I keep getting ads on YouTube for it, so maybe it's a sign to tell me maybe I should edit my videos a bit more. I'll accept AI for the fact that I do not want people to run my channel with me. I want to run it by myself. I don't want a person editing my videos because I don't want to have to pay a person to do it, but also because I would like to do it myself. Honestly, I wish I was better at editing my own videos so that I could say that this is completely run by one singular person. But I also don't spend very long editing because I just add an intro and an outro and then I just accept it as it is. Upset that I am doing the same color, and at one point I did switch colors, but the color that I chose to switch to looks almost identical to the other color that I've been placing down this whole time, so I feel like I'm going a little bit crazy doing the same thing the entire time. The thing is, separately, one looks slightly more blue, but the lighting on my desk makes it look like they're both just a white. And I'm just like, okay. I did switch my light to be a different color than I usually do. I usually keep it on daylight setting rather than white light. But recently there was a mosquito issue, so I turned it to white light because mosquitoes are less likely to follow a bulb that is white light than if it was a different color. They like blue. No, they don't like blue and they don't like white, but they do like other colors, very much so. I think, if I remember correctly. I looked this up on a whim in the middle of the night, so the chances of me actually remembering the details properly is not there, because it was about 3 a.m., and I really should not be awake that late at night, but I constantly am, because guess what? I work till 11 most days, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. I really wish I would talk more in general, and I'm working on that. So you're gonna probably, hopefully, hear me talk more, but I don't have much to talk about, so it's a little hard to keep talking for like a straight hour, especially since my throat gets a bit dry. Today I got $2. Nice. People are really sweet sometimes, even though I'm confused a lot. But I think it's more of a, oh, bless your heart. I always say thank you because you don't have to tip me. I work at a fast food chain. I work very hard to make sure you get your food effectively and very quickly and exactly what you want it to be. But I also have no clue what you mean sometimes when you say things. Because I ask very simple questions that are just yes-no questions, and then people answer just chicken, potatoes, and corn. But the thing is, they wanted a famous bowl and not what they just said, so I'm just confused at that point. Which is okay, none of my business. I'm watching is The Truman Show right now, and my only thought is it would be very difficult to keep it a secret that you're getting filmed. Because we naturally have a sixth sense for when a camera's on us, if we're willing to pay attention to our sixth sense. He's finally realizing that he's in a movie, which is really interesting. Imagine you were being filmed your whole life. I mean, I'm getting filmed most of the time, because I'm on camera very often. Should I make separate channels? But it would also mean I'd have to film so much more, and I honestly don't know if I could keep up with that. Imagine how much sadness you'd feel if you realized your whole life was a lie. It also makes you think that the writers weren't creative enough to give people multiple different scripts. so that it changes up their dialogue from day to day. Did they think he was never going to catch on that he was being filmed the whole time? I mean, it did take him a very long time to realize he was in a show, but he's that stupid to be dumb forever. And every single day in the same for my life, I'm so upset. Sometimes I say really unhinged shit in the most monotone voice, and I don't really hear tone, so I can't tell what tone my voice is at. But it is funny when people point it out that every comment that I make, they just read it in with no tone because they're so used to hearing my voice in no tone. Oh my god, 22 minutes. On the run, where would you go is a common question to be asked to kids that are likely to run from their families. The thing is, I think it's a dumb question to ask them because all you really need to know is who their friends are. My mom, when she was a runaway kid, she used to go to a bunch of different friends' houses, and each day she'd be at a completely different house. At one point, there was actually a runaway that went to my house, and she ended up with her mother. So I don't think she was like a true runaway. But they did check my closet. I didn't even know she was running away. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, what? I feel like I wouldn't be okay if I was in a loop every single day. My videos was edited. Take that long. I need water. Anyway, time to post a video. It won't be seeable for for a full 12 hours, I guess. So the 18th at 8 a.m. And now I get to make a new title. Blue Flowers. Part 1. Select all. Copy. So I can do this all over again for part 2, which I'm filming right now. I would not be nice enough to show you what my phone looks like right now, but I also have a community tab, so now you guys can ask me questions all you'd like, and that's pretty entertaining. Honestly, that makes me realize I need to take a photo I can use as my title. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm more than halfway done with the Truman Show. Shit. So I've also been watching this fucked up psychological horror. This all started because Truman really wanted to travel. Oh my god, the music in it's getting so fucking loud. I hate it. It just shows that people just act like themselves. Some people genuinely are on live for very long periods of time. I still don't understand people who could be live very often, but it's okay. Yeah, Truman was an unwanted pregnancy. Holy shit. The thing is, I like diamond arts for the fact that I get to do them, not for the artwork on them. I do enjoy looking at the pretty result afterwards, yes, which is why I chose that really pretty woman with wings, or like whatever that black stuff was. I don't know, glitter. I was pretty, and that's why I chose it. The fact that you could see me staring at her ass for an hour is the funnier part. I mean, I had to put it together. Give Truman a decent life, but they don't give him one where he gets to be himself. Not fully, at least. Because he's an explorer at heart, which means he should be allowed to travel. I feel like he'd be happier as a person who could travel. People who like to travel should be able to. I mean, nothing stops a person from walking across America. People have done it before. I mean, I've seen people on YouTube walk the trail for a very long time. And I'm very impressed with those people. I could never walk that far. Maybe get pushed in a wheelchair, but not walking. Fucking hate walking. I mean, I feel like I'd be ultimately trapped. Do you see how this color just kind of blends into the nothingness of the background? I wondered if all of your life is a simulation. That everything you do doesn't matter anyway because this world will get destroyed and there will be no sign of us ever existing. Sure, it will be very, very far in the future, and it's unconceivable and unimportant, but it also means that every single cent, every dime you make means absolutely nothing if you don't use it now. If you don't spend the money you have on you, then it means absolutely nothing. If you do not enjoy life right now, you never will, and it will get worse and worse and worse. The happiest people I've ever met are in the most amount of debt, and they don't care because they're like, well, we just say we can't pay it back yet, and the debt gets higher, but we still have money. We just don't use it to pay off the debt, and we don't care if we die with debt because nobody's gonna get it because they don't have kids. Have you ever had an injury and a scar on your body, and then one day you look where you know the scar is and it's just not there anymore? Scars don't heal and they don't go away, but for it to just disappear, would you be scared that you were in a simulation? Do you have a scar on your body that you don't see there anymore? A scar that disappeared? Are you afraid that you're in a simulation? Anyway, I shall say peace, love, and have a good night, my fab fam, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.